My name is Harley Gilmore, and this is my commemorative speech. Imagine a world where there's no religion. It's kind of an impending thought, but it stems from the fact that we're born into societal standards and culture that are kind of ingrained there and into us without question, without someone being able to refute the fact. Thinking outside the box like this is just one. It's just one of the perspectives that that this man offers. He's a man of stunning perspective and virtue. He's written 12 books so far. He's a evolutionary biologist. 12 of them are about evolutionary biology. His last one is about religion in general. So that kind of gives you a perspective on how he can shift his train of thought and his modes of thinking. This particular person, he's held a chair at Oxford University for 13 years. The thing about it is the chair was created specifically for this person. He's apparently highly regarded. This man I'm going to speak of, he's an evolutionary biologist by the name of Richard Dawkins, and I just want to talk about some of his accomplishments. We're going to speak about some of the things that some of his educational accomplishments. He's accomplished in his work career. I'm going to explain how his accomplishments and perspective has impacted my life, and I can talk about how about how his perspective could impact the world in the future. One of his first accomplishments, he wrote a book entitled The Selfish Gene. And what that book done was he popularized the concept of the gene-centered view of evolution. And when it comes to that field, a gene-centered view was something new. He was the one who introduced it. He coined the term meme as far as genetics go. So he definitely started to pave a new road for that field. It's just another example of him thinking outside the box when it comes to his astounding perspective. And he also wrote, in one of his other books that he wrote is entitled The God Delusion, and this book is not just a rebuttal of Western religions, but it's a rebuttal of all religions in general. And he goes on in this book. He offers a unique perspective when it comes to considering the things he does in the book. And like I stated before, he's an evolutionary biologist, but this particular book, The God Delusion, is what the man is specifically known for. I've yet to come across anyone in my personal life that's able to shift their mode of perspective that drastically. Some of the things he's done that's impacted my life, me particularly, he's specifically impacted my change, or he's changed my perspective on religion. It's a sensitive subject. When I was younger, I attended church and things. Things didn't just add up, and the fact that he suggests a life without it is a novel idea for me. It got me thinking about a lot of things that were kind of forced upon me when I was younger, and so that's really changed my point of view there. And another thing that he has done to impact my life is he has impacted he's inspired me to seek out my own PhD. Uh, I have a interest in evolutionary biology. Vaguely, I find it interesting to read, but the PhD I intend to seek out is in physics. You know, this man's obviously impacted me, and this goes to show you that just his profound impact on me he also has the potential to impact society in the future. And one of the things that he could potentially do is could he could change the foundation of genetics, his particular field of study. He's already kind of shifted perspective and traditional views from that already. In writing his book entitled "The Selfish Gene," and in the years to come, I expect much more from the man when it comes to that type of thing. And then another thing, impact he can have is when it comes to his perspective and his ways of thinking. As far as his train of thought goes, and it's not specifically what he thinks about, it's how he does it. This, can allow nothing more than the flourishing of the human race in all fields and disciplines. This can do nothing but help us in general. All this could do was help point out the fallacies in man and help us really go from there as far as improving our quality of life as humans. These things, this man, he's accomplished a lot. Just what I mentioned here. He's impacted my life, and he also has the potential to impact numerous other lives. He's a man of stunning perspective and virtue. I have profound respect for him after reading some of his books, and I suggest that you should too. I just hope that it has the same effect on you as it has me.